Again, our Representative Jackie Speier was silent on the matter, made no effort to reach out to Benjamin Netanyahu, made no effort to rebuke the president for his inappropriate behavior. Friends, we don't live under a dictator. We're not living in Venezuela under Hugo Chavez with a feigned democracy. We live in America with checks and balances, and when a president oversteps his constitutional authority and tells a foreign country where they can or cannot build houses in their own capital, it is incumbent on our representatives to stand up and remind our president that he is constrained by our Constitution and limited in his authority. Jackie Speier has been silent on any of these matters and doesn't speak up in defense of the Constitution. When a state passes a bill, the president rails against it. She doesn't remind him that the 10th Amendment limits the federal government by preserving the rights not specifically given to the government for the states. She didn't remind the president that it's inappropriate for him to dress down the Supreme Court during his State of the Union address. The Supreme Court is an independent branch of the government, providing checks and balances for unconstitutional laws. Perhaps if Jackie Speier took the time to read the Constitution, she would understand this. I tried to show her a copy of the Constitution at a town hall meeting, where I challenged her on the authority, by what authority the government has decided to seize the healthcare industry, the automotive industry, the banking industry, the investment industry, or possess 50% of all the mortgages in America through Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Her response was simple retort: we have the right to pass laws. What Jackie Speier doesn't understand is that the laws Congress passes have to pass the muster of the Constitution. And it's the role of the president to provide that safeguard, and if both Congress and the president refuse, the Supreme Court stands up and says, no, this is an unacceptable law. And when they do that, the president is not permitted to dress them down for fulfilling their checks and balances role in our government. We need representatives in Congress who are going to represent us and represent our Constitution. It's imperative. If we don't have it, we'll see our liberties flee from us quickly in the coming years. Edmund Burke said, all that's required for evil to prevail is for good men to do nothing. So are the good going to stand idly by? Or are the good going to do something different, something they've never done before, and come out and vote? Are they going to make a difference in this election and write a name on a ballot? I've heard it said in the last couple of weeks, do you really think you can win a write-in campaign? The answer is a resounding yes. Everyone we have talked to about the campaign, everyone we've shared our message with, has felt the same. They've had enough of big government. They're fed up with representatives that don't listen, with congressmen who hang up on the phone or who refuse to accept faxes.